guys. So I'm driving with my dogs, but I wanted to share something that happened to me earlier today and an exercise, because I've been working with Chitta Shuddhi and really clearing up my past and my reactions so then I can be in a more sattvic state, and so like being able to feel fully from my future self and then bring those emotions of my future into the present, right? And have that there without the interruption of things from the past. So earlier today was a great example of like some shit that would stick in my mind, right? So I had a really hostile interaction with a hospital worker who I was, trying to coordinate care with. And it was like one of those situations where you're like astonished at like how hostile someone can be towards you in a professional setting. Like, you ever have those moments where you're like, whoa, how do you have a job? It was one of those things, right? And it was directed like right at me. And so I tried to do the best that I possibly could do when it came to a response. Like just try to keep it professional, but I could feel myself getting emotional. And afterwards at home, I was quite shaken, and I needed to take some time to like just breathe and digest, right? And like figure out, how am I going to let this go? Because typically if something like this happens, right, I hold on to it. Like, I'll be like, bitch, I remember this about you, And the act of non-reactiveness is not necessarily giving it, you don't have to forget that it happened, but don't take the harm that was done into it so then it becomes a personal attachment to you. So an exercise that I did that worked super well, that I think is just, I'm so grateful for learning this technique. So when the situation is fresh like that, and you're in that mode where you're actually forming an emotional attachment to that rage that you're feeling, right? Because of the shit that someone else did, or of that pain, and you're feeling that. There's a place in your body where that resides. So when you're coming up against something and you're starting to take it in, bring that experience up, and then look in your body and see where it's residing. For me, it was in my throat. I felt a nasty soreness in my throat. And so what you do then is you envision pulling it out, right? So imagine the color and the shape of it. You may be scooping it out. It may be like a thread, but envision pulling it out in front of you. And you just keep pulling it until that sensation in that part of your body is gone, right? And you are actually like, that event or whatever is in front of you, but it's no longer within you, okay? So when all that muck is out, you hold it in front of you and you observe its shape and its size and its color. And then what you do is you start to spin it in a direction, okay? And you change its color and shape. And this may take a little bit, so you may have to keep spinning it for some time. Once it's spun enough where the color and the shape changes, you then shrink it down, right? And you recognize that it has transformed and recycled itself into something else that was not the original experience anymore. That original experience has now changed emotionally for you. Like, now that has completely changed its form, its color, everything. Its spin, its own orbit. And you shrink it down. And this is what I do personally. I then imagine that someone, like that person, was trying to give this to me as a gift. And I refused. So I shrink it down even smaller and then throw it out behind me. And it's gone. Like, it's gone. You have no longer taken in that attachment. And I tell you, it works so well. Like, I recognize that it happened. I wrote a complaint about it. I did my due diligence, but it is no longer holding an emotional attachment to me anymore. There is nothing linking me to it anymore. So I wanted to share this as an in the moment kind of way to reprogram your attachments and painful memories, so then they no longer have to be a part of you as you move through on your journey. Anyway, I hope this helped. Much love to all of you. I appreciate all of you for being so kind. Like, I'm really grateful to have kind people in my life, and I'm grateful that you're here sharing this journey with me, and I'm so grateful to be sharing my journey with yours as well. So anyway, many blessings on your journeys, of course, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.